and welcome back to my channel. We're going to be creating another semi-custom brand that is going to be going onto my shop. And if you already don't know what a semi-custom brand is, it's what it sounds like. So it's a semi-custom brand, so I will not be customizing the typography for the client. It's something that will be on my shop for them to buy, and I would just change the name to their brand name and add their colors. So today I'm going to be creating a handmade product brand called Just Craft. And if you already don't know, my name is Cami. I am a brand designer / strategist, and here on YouTube I do tons of passion projects as well as do some talking videos about designer stuff. So if that sounds like something that you'd like, definitely check more of my videos out and see if you want to subscribe. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, that's where I post the most. That's where you can see me on my day-to-day. I post there every single day, so give me a follow there. So let's get started. So this is another semi-custom brand. So the start is very similar. We'll be looking for some typography, and as you can see, I already chosen my typography. As this is a semi-custom brand, we will not be customizing it and personalizing it, as it is a semi-custom brand. But what is nice about this typography is the fact that it does have a couple glyphs, and it does give the client a couple options just to make it more personalized, a little bit more than just a font that doesn't have any glyphs or options. So what I like to do with my logo variations is I like to have something that is nice and straight in a line and then stacked on top, and something that can go in a circle. So here you can see that I just decided to go with the C, and my idea was to add some patterns, and that would allow that logo mark to be a bit more interesting. So as you can see, I'm going to be creating some patterns, and for this brand I decided to go with something more, I guess, abstract and use shapes instead of actual illustrations, as for this brand I imagined it to be for a handmade product, and that is a large variety that I wanted this brand, the semi-custom brand, to fit with. So the funky shapes really fit with this idea, and it was more open to different handmade products. And the way I connected my devices up, my laptop and my iPad, was through Splashtop Business. But if you have your devices both as Apple, you can easily connect them together without having another app. So after you connected your devices, that is where you can start drawing on your tablet. And the way I was drawing, I used the paintbrush tool to draw, and this was just very rough and quick, as then I would be going back onto my laptop to move the anchor points about. And I also used the smooth tool just to smooth out my lines and everything. And then just make sure that everything, the anchor points, touches each other and there is no gaps, as if you do not do that, you will not be able to color it in with the live bucket tool. So make sure that you've done that, and you'll be able to tell. It will be just not allow you to use the live bucket tool, and then you'll just have to figure out where the gap is if it's not obvious. As you can see, here is my 6 different shapes that I've created, and they're all just abstract shapes. They're all funky, and it really fit with this brand. And the next step is colors. So we'll be looking for some colors. I like to go on Adobe Color and have a look what is already out there, the color palettes, and it really allows me to quickly put it into my library in just one click, rather than other sources that may not do that. And then after I've sorted out my color palette, of course, I will be putting these colors into practice with my logo variations. And then after I put all of my logo variations in their colors, I like to move them all about so we don't have the colors just in one line or columns. So we have more of a diagonal lines going through. And I think that is more eye-pleasing, at least to me. And then we did the same thing with the patterns, adding color to them and then changing them, the colors, to fit with the different color palettes that I decided on. And after I was done with all that, I decided to add an extra logo variation using one of the patterns again, and just having the words go around inside this pattern. And I thought this made a interesting logo variation. And one thing that I forgot to add in this recording is using photography. So what I like to do is use photography to bring the brand to life using the logo variations and the patterns, whatever works. I like to use it as it just allows the client to see the brand in a real form. And where I get my photography from is usually Pexels. There is a couple different free stock sites that I will be soon posting on my Instagram if you're not already aware of a couple of them. So I'll be definitely posting a couple of my favorites. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely give me a follow, as it's on my schedule to post soon. And I hope that you have enjoyed the process and sit back, relax, and see the whole brand together. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps my channel a lot, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!